Hello, my lovely Aquarius. Thank you for joining me here at New Hope Tarot. We're going to be doing a reading for the first half of January. We're just going to, already pre-shuffled the cards, but I am going to give it another go. One shuffle for each of the decks. We're doing 2 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks here today. Let's see what we have. And as always, we're going to have that was a terrible shuffle, so I am going to redo that real quick. Yes. And while I'm shuffling, I'm just going to let you know that during the reading, you'll hear me writing notes down. It's because during the reading, I do take notes because I do the abbreviated Cliff Notes version of the reading, so that you don't have to listen to the entire recording. And that way you just have the bullet points. So that is always out there for you guys. Right. And then the last oracle cards. And then we'll start the reading here. My universe, please allow me to give Aquarius a clear and concise reading here for the first half of January. God, my angels, my universe, please allow me to give. I almost called you guys Capricorn. Please allow me to give Aquarius a clear and concise reading for the first half of January. And a card has popped out. Surrender. And that is from the first oracle deck. Let's see what the second oracle deck has for you guys. Okay. And my angels, my universe, please allow me to guide Aquarius accordingly for the first half of January. Please allow me to give Aquarius clear, concise guidance for the first half of January. Oh, okay. The second card is love. So we have surrender and we have love. Now that's beautiful. Those are the 2 oracle cards. And God, my angels, my universe, please allow me to give a clear and concise reading for Aquarius for the first half of January. Okay. All right, so the first card is the High Priestess, second is the 7 of Pentacles, and the third is the Page of Wands. Okay. So with the oracle card surrender, in accordance with the love, the very first thing that I'm seeing is the fact that obviously you're going to have to surrender to something, specifically love. And this doesn't necessarily mean a romantic love. This could be friends, family, a job, whatever you're passionate about. Surrender to that. From the surrender card, I'm also getting surrender to your intuitive self. Some of you might have to work on your third eye chakra. A lot of you have this sense of knowing that you have to do something that you absolutely love, but you're having a difficult time giving into that, questioning yourself, not necessarily yourself or your ability, but more the financial aspect of it, all the what ifs about it. Will it pay off? Will, if I leave my job in the comfort of my job, will this be lucrative enough? Will it be enough to satiate me? Will it bring me the financial stability that I'm looking for? Intuitively, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I'm looking at both cards, and both of them have this beautiful purple color, which is a color of success, royalty, and although there's nothing in the cards right now that specify that it's a yes, intuitively I'm saying I think this is a go for you guys. And if I'm looking at the High Priestess, you know that this is a good idea. You know that this is something that you've been wanting to do, dreaming about doing, maybe even having lucid dreams about. Aquarius, surrender. Surrender to that which you love. And this could definitely be about a relationship. Maybe you're trying to manifest a kind of love that you are wanting to have in your life. In which case, I'm thinking that person's going to be coming here, here shortly. The Seven of Pentacles is a return on investments. I think you're trying to figure out if giving up what you currently have, and this is what's holding you back, I feel, giving up what you currently have, the stability that you have, and trying to figure out whether if you give that up, if what you're going to do, if there's going to be an ROI, right, a return of investment, is this going to be lucrative enough for you? And I feel that's what's the real holding back. That's what's discouraging you from moving forward. And maybe you have failed in the past, and you're thinking, gosh, I failed at this before. If I give it another go, I'm discouraged because I have failed previously. And well, you know what? That's a part of life. We've all failed at something at some point. But you have to keep trying. You have to keep working towards it, right? And if I'm looking at the card, she's holding an empty basket, and she has this tree full of pentacles, right? All the seven pentacles are on this tree. And instead of looking at the tree, she's just looking up and going, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, right? And a tree is something that you have to, you have to plant, you have to take care of, and it will bear fruit, but you have to tend to it, all right? And even in the background, there's a pasture, and there's a cow, and a cow also represents, you got to milk it, right? You have to milk it, and milk it isn't just going to come out. You have to work at it. If anybody has ever milked a cow before, it is not easy. Not saying that your venture is going to be easy. I'm saying that whatever venture or love or whatever you're going after, you're wanting and you're dreaming of, you're going to have to make this happen, right? It's work involved. But it can bring you money for sure. For sure. It can definitely bring you money. And then we have the Page of Wands here. And, well, here we are with this Page of Wands. And it's funny because he looks like the Fool a little bit. And with the clothes that he's wearing, and he's wearing the, like, kind of like the gesture, half of it anyways, is kind of like a chess piece. And all I can think of is strategy. The game of chess is about strategy. You have to put your thoughts into action. You have to be prepared in order to take your next move, in order to move forward, just like in a game of chess, right? You have to be strategic in your moves. You can't just go off and do it like the Fool, but you have to take action, right? You do have to take action. And in the card, there's also 2 cardinals. And I don't know what cardinals represent, but a cardinal itself is a higher self. Kind of like the Hierophant, right? It's an intuitive figure. And I think you know what you have to do. But you cannot continue to just keep dreaming without the action. It's not going to come to you. You have to move forward. You can't think about manifesting it because the thinking process is not sufficient. It's about combining the two. And if I'm looking at this Page of Wands, I guess that's what that means with the that's what I see in my head. He's got these leggings, and the leggings, half of it is the strategy, right? The other half is all one color. So yes, ground yourself in that intuition, manifest for sure, but strategize and move forward, right? Because that's what wands are. It's forward motion. You have to move. It's creativity. It's fire. You have to move. Seek the light. Go for it. Let's get some clarification here on some of these cards. Whoa. I didn't even shuffle. Let's see here. Let's see. Universe, please allow me to give Aquarius some clarification on these cards. Universe, please allow me to give clarification to Aquarius for these cards. Okay. With the High Priestess, we have the 8 of Pentacles. All right, and I'm seeing educate yourself. This is something that you want, so educate yourself. It is absolutely achievable. And it looks like it's going to bring you money. It's just that you have to have a game plan, right? Education isn't just books, although it would be wise to whatever it is you're thinking of if you're not skilled in that particular area. Consider reading about it, educating yourself. It could be just online. It doesn't mean that you have to go to school. If you have to, then feel free to, if that's something that you really want. But, you know, there's plenty of YouTube videos. There's plenty of books at the library. Just feel free to educate yourself. Now, if this has to do with an actual love interest, what this is telling me is put yourself out there, right? Educate yourself as the kind of individual that you're wanting to connect with. What is it that you're actually looking for? Because oftentimes we don't know what we're looking for. We think we do. And it's more than just what they look like. It's more than that. Just what kind of values do they have, this person that you're looking for? How do they match you? What does their intellect look like? What kind of emotions do they hold? What kind of job they hold? What is it that you are looking for in this particular individual? That's what I'm seeing with this Eight of Pentacles. And, oh, okay, that came out. So let's take a look at what that is. Interesting. So 2 cards came out for the Seven of Pentacles, and funny enough, they're both cups. We have the Five of Cups and we have the Knight of Cups. Now, with these 2 cards clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here is you have a decision. You are at the fork in the road. Sorry. You're in the fork in the road, and taking one path leads you to loss, sorrow. And this doesn't necessarily mean loss financially. This could be loss of your self-worth, loss of the opportunity that you have ahead that you have chosen not to take. Loss of a dream, loss of not necessarily youth, but that youthful spirit, that energy, that drive, like, I could do this. Honestly, a sense of regret if you don't do it. Now, if you're taking the other path, this brings new love, artisticness, just joy. Joy is what I'm saying. When I say new love, I'm not necessarily meaning romantic love, although that is definitely a prospect here. But what I'm really talking about is a love of life, a zest, a joy that you have not felt, my dear Aquarius, in quite some time. This sense of artistic freedom. Just pure joy. And I'm also even seeing a sense of balance, just emotional balance, because I feel you're so deprived of it, of a lack of sensation, a lack of drive, of wanting to get to work, a lack of, okay, I'm here, or not a lack of, but a sense of, okay, I'm here, I'm doing my job, and you're looking at the clock every step of the way, versus that's one path, versus the other path is like, oh my gosh, that's the time? I've done so much and I still have so much to do, and I'm so excited. I want to keep going. That's the sense that I get with the other path. So you have a mighty decision, my dear Aquarius, and how you're going to move forward with your path. And this card just popped out. Let's see what this is. With the Page of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups. Action. If you take action, you will be victorious. You have to take action. You want this dream to come true, you have to take action. There's nothing more confirming than that. And I am seeing, because I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, that's money. You go from 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, you're moving forward, right? That's movement. Follow your instincts. You know exactly what you have to do. You're going to have to let go, surrender to that intuition that you know that you have to do what it is you truly love in life, regardless of what others think. Let's see, what is our final message for Aquarius here? Nature and self-love and the Outlaw. These all kind of came out together, so I'm going to take it because apparently that's what Spirit wants. So therefore I will share all of these. Nature, get yourself out there. Get in tune with yourself. Work on that third eye chakra. And nothing opens up your intuitive self more than being grounded and being out in nature. The other two cards that came out together are the self-love and the Outlaw. And the self-love, that's something that we've kind of has been talked about here within this reading. You have to care enough for yourself and what you truly want, and know that you deserve this. That is self-love. I'm not talking about the peacocking kind of love where you're like, yes, I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm wonderful. Yes, I'm handsome. Yes, I'm amazing at everything that I do. I'm not talking about that. No, I'm talking about that grounded self-love. I know what I'm worth. I know that I am more than what I am doing right now, or who I'm with right now, or whatever that looks like for you, right? Take this as it resonates. You know that you are worth more, and you have to get out of that lack feeling. And that is confirmed by the Outlaw card here. Get out there. Do something different. Do something that is not expected. And I do see you, my dear Aquarius, going in that path less traveled, that path that does fulfill you, that path that you have been wanting to take for such a long time. I'm not saying that you're going to jump right into it. I'm saying that you're going to really think about it, strategize, but in the end, you are going to, well, at least most of you are. I can't confirm that about all of you, but I think that the good lot of you are going to say, you know what? F this. I'm doing that. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work out? Okay, I'll go grab another job. No big deal, right? But that should not be in your forefront. Your forefront should be, I'm going out and I'm going to go get this done. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm getting this done. Because you know that your soul will not be satisfied until you do this, or at least attempt it. All right, my dear Aquarius, I'm going to leave it here. You have yourself an amazing first half of January, and we will talk soon. If this, by the way, if this reading did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And I will meet you back here at the second half of January.